When I wake up, people take up mostly all of my time. I'm not singing, phone keep ringing, cause I make up a rhyme.
I'm not bragging, people nagging, cause they think I'm a star. Always tearing what I'm wearing, I think they're going too far.
A girl named Carol follows Daryl every gig we play. Then she dissed her and dismissed her, now she's jocking Jay.
I ain't lying, girls be crying, cause I'm on TV. They even bother my poor father, cause he's down with me.
It's tricky to rock a rhyme, that's right, on time is tricky. How is that? Tricky. It's tricky to rock a rhyme, that's right, on time is tricky. We don't use
Assume
on your own.
they offer,
And lots and lots,
but we just leave it alone.
it's like that, y'all.
Y'all,
But we don't quit.
you keep on
Rock,
shot, cause this is it.
Of a model, that's so typical. Body of a donut, that's so typical. Tail like a god, that's so typical. Still modest, that's so typical. Don't wanna talk umbilical, don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule.
Greetings from just across the New York-New Jersey border in New Jersey at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson set with you for some football. That is Ben Sauls, who has the ball on the tee. Off we go from MetLife Stadium. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
On play action, here's Dak. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
First carry now for Jason Blue. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up third down.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Phillips. And the Giants are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Throwing right away is Dart. A short one there to Bellinger. But he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll run, and this is Cam Scannaboo. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
On 3rd down, here is Dirk, and that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Tyler Newman is there for the stop. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 6. A run once more with Blue. And he's going to weave his way forward. It's a 1st down at the 44-yard line.
It's a gain of 8.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. That is Ferguson in motion. Again, it's Blue.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Blue going to get it again here on 1st down. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Tyler Newman is there for the stop.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Third and 9. Shotgun snap for Prescott. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
At the 21-yard line.
Dak going to give this to Blue. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
They run straight ahead with Blue. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. They've moved the ball well here, but now face 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, it's down. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboot. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Hit by the rookie out of Ohio State.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Abdul Carter getting in to record his 9th sack of the year.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Second down, Prescott. And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again. Brian Burns getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Open man down the field is Turpin. A pretty good comeback, to say the least. Not enough for a 1st down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to 4th down.
So these are always the most disappointing drives, right? So you get the ball, you're on your opponent's side of the field, and then you go 3 and out. So you take the field, you say, this is a prime opportunity. Come away at least with points, and now they find themselves in a tricky, delicate situation. I'm curious to see what they do here on 4th down. You have to give them credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker, because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
The middle with Scatterboot. Not much there, a yard or 2 down to the 48. Quentin Williams there to make the play.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
That's to the sideline and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 28-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Blue. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Brings up second and
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's good.
13 yards on that pass play. First down, Cowboys.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Here we go. Kill.
On the handoff, Blue trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of a yard.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
Play action now. Prescott. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
On 3rd down, Prescott. He's got that complete to Turpin. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Cowboys field goal. A 30-yard attempt.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st down, Dart, and unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Catch made, right side, it's Johnson. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. They're able now to go down and come away with points. They'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
Here's a 2nd and 9. To the air once more is Dart. Forced to his right. He runs with it. And good work here defensively. They force him out after a gain of just a yard. And now it's 3rd down.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
3rd and 7.
Mustang 19. Go!
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. And that is incomplete.
And after that last incompletion, it's really the story of the game. This offense has had a really hard time sustaining drives that can lead to points. You can sense the frustration, not only on the sideline, but really in the entire stadium. They've got to get something going, especially early in these drives, so they can find themselves in scoring position and come away with some points.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Prescott on 1st down. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
In motion, Lamb. On 2nd down, it's Dak. That's complete. Left side to Pickens. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll send a man in motion left. 3rd and short. Prescott. That's hot. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
So on these play calls, Mike, on 3rd and inches, typically how it goes is we're going to try to take a shot. Then there's a medium zone option, and then the last resort is just pick up the 1st down with something underneath and get that fresh set of down. So in this case, he settles for the underneath throw, but it's still enough to pick up the 1st down.
It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
1st and 10.
Kill. Yeah. There we go.
They'll throw again. Dak. That's complete to Blue. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This one from 49.
49-yard attempt.
That one doinks off the upright and in. Fortunate break, but the kick is good. And the Cowboys will open up a 9-0 lead. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the 2nd half is underway. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On play action, it is Dart. Flushed to his left. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
It's first down. You got to get the ball out of your hands. I understand trying to take a shot. I love it on early downs. But once it's not there and that protection starts to break down, it's either check down or throwaway. You don't want to be in second and long.
To the air on second down. Dart. They try to work the screen with Scatterboo. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5. Out of shotgun. It's Dart. To the outside. Complete to Johnson. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
He's got the first down and more than that. They convert with a gain of 15.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the give, Scatterboo. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll go again with Scatterboo. That's a move that deserved more than he got in terms of yards. Just a gain of 2.
2 yards on the pickup.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing. Dart. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. Down the right sideline. And he will be out of bounds. There is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what that is all about.
Ready.
Now it is 1st and goal.
Let's go.
They'll run with Scatterboo. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball at the 3, 2nd down and goal. Scatterboo, and he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
Half yard, that's all they need on this 3rd and goal.
70 Timberwolf.
They'll run with Scatterboo. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Cam Scatterboo. Touchdown, New York. That touchdown gives him 18 on the season. The extra point, up and good. And the Giants will cut it to a 2-point lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll start this on the ground with blue. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. That one swung out to Blue. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A 19-yard pickup there. That's good for a Dallas first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Prescott. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Here's first and 10.
Cowboys first down.
A run with Blue. Oh, the ball's out. One of the Giants has it.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
This one taken in by Hyatt. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up third and 6.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. And that is incomplete. And Tyrone Tracy was the intended receiver there. And it's going to lead to fourth down.
In punt formation for the Giants.
To return, it is Turpin. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
47.
On play action, here's Dak. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
It's second and inches.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and inches. On second down, here's a run to begin the fourth quarter. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
This is a play call I don't quite understand, Mike. Backed up on your side of the field, just convert on third down. Get a fresh set of downs, and then open up more opportunities to put the ball in the air. Now you bring up a fourth down decision deep in your own territory.
He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he is going to have a Cowboys first down. It's a gain of 12 on fourth down.
I like a little bit of this risk-taking when you found yourself with the lead in the fourth quarter. Conservative wisdom says, just punt it away and let your defense win this game for you. But Now after going for it on 4th down and extending the drive, they can continue to work this clock. And even if they do have to give the ball back to their opponent, they're going to get the ball back with a lot less time. So I really like that decision. The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
That is Ferguson in motion. From the gun, they'll go with Blue. And he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple. It's going to be third. They need one.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And that is incomplete.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Only need a yard. And it's 4th down.
Kill! All right, next. We're going to 53. Kill!
They'll go. It's Blue. And he's going to take up the Cowboys' 1st down. Oh, they took a chance there on 4th and 1, but it's a gain of 3. And a new set of down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Play fake.
Loss of 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Kill!
A shotgun snap for Prescott. Quick throw on target to Pinkins. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with him.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Dallas.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
46. Here we go 47. All right, in. Here we go 46. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54.
Prescott now. A short throw caught by Ferguson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 4 at the Giants' 22-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. Hey, check. All right, in. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. All right, in. 26.
Prescott. Left side, caught by Lamb. And he'll take this one in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the 4th quarter, I think they'd feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here is 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That is caught downfield. It's Johnson, the tight end. good for 29.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete. They'll come up now for second down. They'll drop to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. Oh, yeah. And the Cowboys are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. The drive starts with a carry by Blue. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 13 yards to start that drive, and a quick first down. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. A run once more with Blue. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. Now a timeout, Giants. That is their second. And they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. A give. Here comes Blue. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Again, it's Blue. He'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
And he'll get about 5. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you. Already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
Zombie Nation.